Hey guys, Dave Merritt, Youth and Family Ministries Director here at Trinity Lutheran with this week's announcements. First, our Kids Zone update. This Sunday is Youth and Family Sunday. We're going to continue with the It Is Well series, but our youth and our children will be serving. So again, we will practice in between the services at 10:05 in the fellowship hall with Miss Jess. So if you're part of the poem reading, again, that'll be a practice during the 10:05 spot. And we will also provide snacks and juice boxes for those children in between services who are going to practice for their 11 a.m. poem. Speaking of which, during the 11 a.m. Message, there will be a quick lesson, Kids Zone Light. We're not sure who's going to lead that yet, but that'll be during the message of the 11 a.m. service. Again, this is a wonderful way for our children and our youth to serve. Speaking of which, we have a couple of youth and family events coming up. First one is Pizza and Paint Afternoon. That's going to be on Sunday, February 5th from 12:30 to 3 p.m. The cost is $15, and that includes pizza, water, and all the supplies to create the picture. Again, you can scan the QR code on our flyer to register and pay. And if you have any questions, you can email me, Dave Merritt, dmerritt@trinityjoppa.org, but we need you to do that by this Sunday. Our pancake supper. Again, this is a pancake supper on Shrove Tuesday, February 21st, and this is going to support the high school mission trip. It's going to be held in our fellowship hall, again, from 5:30 to 7, and the price, it's free, but we encourage you to make a nice donation to our mission trip because all of the funds raised will go towards our students and adult shepherds that are going to our mission trip. Also, please bring your money because there will be a silent and live auction included during that supper, and you can bid on the talents and gifts of our youth and adult shepherds. Again, Tuesday, February 21st, pancake supper, help support our high school mission trip. And that high school mission trip will be on July 9th through July 15th in Hazlitt, New Jersey. Information packets have been sent out, but you can get another information packet either by emailing me, Dave Merritt, dmerritt@trinityjoppa.org, or going to our children's and youth table in the narthex. Again, $50 deposit due immediately, and the half deposit for the total is due on March 15th. Our high school breakaway conference will be on Friday, March 3rd through Sunday, March 5th at the Ocean City Conference Center. The cost is $275. Again, RSVP to me, Dave Merritt, dmerritt@trinityjoppa.org. We accept cash and checks for that event. And last but certainly not least is our youth update for our Wednesday reminder that it'll be 5:30 to 6:30 is the meal, and then afterwards we are going to go as Crossfire and J Crew up to join our It Is Well series in Heritage Hall. So we'd love for any of our youth to come for the meal, but if you are late, anytime after 6:30, please join us in Heritage Hall. Again, I'm Dave Merritt. Have a great week.
Hey there, it's Lori Hinman. I just wanted to give you some announcements. I actually have a lot this week, so hang on. First of all, I need to let you know that the Trips Up group trip to New York City for the Beautiful Noise musical, that is now a wait list. So if you were thinking of going, you need to get your name on the wait list because they are full at this point. The second thing is they have tentatively released details on their next two trips. The first one, I've been kind of giving you a teaser about the last couple weeks, but it's Mackinac Island, Michigan. That is going to be June 4th through the 9th of this year. 6 days, 5 nights, your motor coach up and back, 3 dinners, 5 breakfasts, hydroplane ferry rides, horse and carriage rides, 3 nights in a hotel outside the island, the Sulaks cruise, and lumberjack show. Details and pricing will be out very, very soon, so keep an eye out for that. But that trip should be beautiful. That's going to be a great time up in Michigan, and it's a beautiful place. If you Google it, remember that Mackinac is spelled very strangely. It's Mackinac. The other thing that is going to be coming up, and I don't have a registration time started for this, but keep this on your calendar. We are going to the Sight and Sound Christmas show up in Lancaster, Saturday, December 2nd. We've already booked tickets because it sells out very quickly. So Saturday, December 2nd, it will be round trip motor coach up and back. Premier reserved seating at Sight and Sound for lunch. Visit to Kitchen Kennel, of course, because you can't go to Lancaster without that. And all taxes and meal gratuities and things like that. So keep that date on your calendar. Registration information should be out soon because I think that trip will fill up very, very quickly. The second thing I need to talk to you about today is the well. And so we want to make sure that you are notified of each like the details of each week. So that's my job. So the menu for next week will be chicken casserole. Our fellowship team will be providing that, and church staff will provide dessert. So come with that in mind and come join us for dinner. After dinner, we, of course, have all of our activities. We have middle and high school youth groups. We have our young adult group. We have adult choir and bell choir, our grief share, grief support group that meets. We have our hook, yarn, and stitchers group that meets the first Wednesday of the month. We have our Fit Faith exercise class with Renee Spencer. If you would like to come to that and you haven't come yet, please let Renee know ahead of time that you're coming so we make sure we make space for you. Her email is spencer.mama@hotmail.com. And then our topic for next week will be grief, and our speaker will be Phyllis Scott. She is a Trinity member who is a former registered nurse specializing in gerontology. However, she's since, after retirement, she's since gotten certification through a group called the H. Norman Wright Institute of Crisis and Trauma Counseling. And now she has a certification of a grief support counselor and trainer through them. She loves to help people through grief. It's her passion, and come listen to her. She's going to have a great session. And as always, there'll be question and answer time at the end. Kingdom Kids is also offered at the well. And I can't forget that because that Jessica McAllister would not be happy with me. So Kingdom Kids is social time, games, Bible learning, as well as preparing to sing a song on Palm Sunday. Leadership for that program will rotate between the pastors, Jessica and Dave Merritt. Okay, that's all I got. Have a great day.
Hi, I'm Mary Kay Coughlin. I'm your food ministry director here at Trinity Lutheran Church. And my co-host today is Leo the Lion. He's got his begging eyes on you today because I'm pretty much begging for a lot of things today. First, our food closet challenge is going to have to go back to just potatoes. Canned potatoes, boxed potatoes, white potatoes. I don't really need sweet potatoes, but I ordered some. They were supposed to come on Tuesday. They didn't come. So I'm still without white potatoes. The shelf is completely empty. So I can't get them from the source that I usually get food from. So if you're buying some stuff, I'd appreciate some potatoes, canned and boxed. The other thing I'm going to beg for is some more birthday boxes. I know I asked for them to come in this past weekend, but we only got 2. And I wanted like 30. I was hoping for 30. So these tags that kind of list what needs to be in them and other ideas of what could be in them are still out in the narthex as long as somebody hasn't moved them on me. And if you guys can still bring in these birthday boxes, I'd appreciate it. It's a nice little just extra that we can give our clients that they don't normally get from anywhere else. I mean, usually when they go to a pantry, they are getting just canned goods and the staples. So it's nice to give them a little gift on their birthday. So begging for some more of those. Please, 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 please. Next is the food truck. The next food truck is going out on February 18th and 19th. I'm going to ask you to please save the date. I don't have the Sign Up Genius link ready as of this filming, but it might be attached to this video if I manage to get it done in time. If not, be on the lookout for it, because I almost had to cancel this past weekend's food truck because we just didn't have enough volunteers to help us hand out stuff. I had a few people step up last minute, and that was awesome, but it makes things pretty tense for me. Speaking of the food truck, I'm going to thank all the people who came out and helped, especially last minute. And we're also looking for some volunteers for the food closet. This past Tuesday, we had our normal contingent of volunteers, but we had 19 families in an hour and a half. Actually, it took us 2 hours to completely serve them, but it's an hour and a half shift. So the need for help is great, and people are showing up. 19 families on a Tuesday night is pretty busy. We were working our little tailbones off. So if you're looking for a way to serve, even if it's only once a month, we need people that can do a wide variety of jobs. So please think about that, and let me know, and I'll pass your name and number on to my volunteer coordinator, Heidi, and you can let her know how often you're available. I do have some other thank yous to go out. So along with those people who came out for the food truck, we had several donations that I want to thank about. We had a trucking company that brought us a whole bunch of apple juice. We have 2 volunteers that do retail rescue from Aldi's in Nottingham, and then my husband who does the retail rescue in Abingdon. So that brings in a lot of food. Some of you have heard about the bread. And then I just want to thank you guys for all the donations that you've been giving us, both monetary and in product. I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you later.